So I've got the first drop of paper hung. So now we're going, from your perspective, from the right round the corner. Piece of paper is about 53 centimetres, right, or 530 millimetres. We only need 35 centimetres to take us around the corner. So rather than paste the whole thing and then try and cut off a great big section, I've actually cut this to size after I pasted it. So again, peel away the first few inches so we don't get the two comedy corners. Let the paper unravel, taking care not to allow the paste to come in contact with the floor or the wall. And then offer this piece of paper up to the bits already hung. And again, my right hand, the hand that's holding the paper, is close to the wall, all right, and as high as it can be to support the paper. So I get to the top of the butt joint sorted, go back, and again, a little bit of contact with the ceiling. I've come quite low this time, it doesn't matter, still enough to trim. And smooth that out, and just gently make sure the two pieces of paper are just touching. What we need to avoid is an overlap. When that dries, that would be an obvious ridge, and then when you paint it, it would then emphasise that ridge. So we need to avoid the overlap just as much as we need to avoid the gap, because again, when that's painted, we then have a valley in miniature. So just make sure the two pieces of paper meet. Now, of course, the crease by that dough, so no big issue. Gently lift the paper and just reline the joint. Right? Don't make a habit of doing that because it does stretch the paper and that makes it harder to get the joints accurate. Right. And down we go, just as we did before. Right, smoothing out then from side to side. So having undone the bottom fold, that quarter, remember this is a 3/4 fold, the 3/4 being the longer part goes at the top, so we just undo the final quarter, and as always just smooth in at the bottom of your fingernails. Now then, if we just focus on this bottom corner, this would happen at the top as well. If we try and push around before we've cut it, it just pulls back again, all right? But round the corner we must go because we need our overlap. So before we do that, all right, I can just put the little cut in to the corner if I wanted to get, there we go, joys of wood chip, if I wanted to go round straight away, or I could wait until I've trimmed it. But all the time that that is attached, we are not going round the corner. So, formed my crease again, or just for a change, I could put a pencil line across. Gently lift away and cut along the crease or pencil line, whichever you prefer. As I've said before, both methods do work well, but you obviously do need the light if you're following a crease. And then just dab in, and I'll just trim off the top in a minute, and again wipe down the top and the bottom, and then we will go around the corner.